stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, EK, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, and this game's not always that hard. You hit the ball, you throw the ball, you catch the ball, but lately they haven't been doing any of the 3 particularly well. That's going to need to change, and soon.
And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. It's a solo home run off the bat of Mark Trumbo, number 201 in his career. As the Orioles have cut into the deficit, it's now a 2-1 ball game. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will get this one. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Ryan's ready. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning. With a moment now, let's give you a look at the Yankees defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, this manager loves to do the defensive shifts, so we're going to see a lot of odd formations as the game goes along. I can't wait to see how it works.
J.J. Hardy comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Swung on and missed that time by Hardy as he finds himself behind 0-2 now. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Center fielder, Dariel Alvarez.
Dariel Alvarez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Back with more on our Wednesday night showcase right after this. Adam Jones is into the box as we are all set to begin the 3rd.
Adam Jones.
Tillman's got his target. First pitch on its way. Chopped weakly to the left. Machado scoops it up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Number 84.
1 out here in the Yankees' 3rd inning, and that'll bring in the slugging first baseman, Prince Fielder. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. One pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2.
He's playing right into that big swing from a pitch before. Just throw something slow here, and you'll probably have him 3 feet out in front.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw to first and plenty of time to get Fielder for out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Carlos Beltran.
Stepping up to the plate, Carlos Beltran. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
You know, and this is his power side from the left side. He's got quite a bit more pop in that bat hitting left-handed.
And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Jimmy Paredes digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. So 1 gone, and here's the second baseman, Jonathan Schoop. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Right now, they'd be lucky to just put one in play.
Ball 1. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
We're already at 4. Do I hear 5 strikeouts in a row?
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Well, so much for your number 1 and 2 guys being your table setters. And they're both gone now on back-to-back strikeouts.
Here's Chris Davis now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his... And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're down. Eddie Rosario is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
The designated hitter, Eddie Rosario.
Out in front of it, strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first home run of the season, and it gives the Yankees a 3-1 lead.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
The catcher, number 13.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. Hit down the third base line. Backhanded on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Third baseman,
Chase Headley digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Tillman gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And that's a fair ball as it'll head toward the scoreboard. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
the batter, shortstop.
Didi Gregorius will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The batter,
Rob Refsnyder steps into the box.
Refsnyder.
Skied into straightaway right. Paredes sprinting after it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Yankees forced to settle for 1. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Yankees. Manny Machado is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Into the windup and the pitch.
Manny
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. 1-2, here it comes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And at least he's taking pitches here. You know, that's more than the rest.
Bring this one back. It's a home run. It's a solo home run off the bat of Manny Machado. 8th home run on the season for him, and the Orioles have cut it to 1. It's now a 3-2 ball game. In now is Pedro Alvarez.
Up next for the Orioles.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Gotta like the approach right here. He's basically saying, if you're gonna beat me, you're gonna have to take it to left field, because I don't think he's gonna give this guy anything he can pull.
Hit back up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And some problems defensively as they allow him to reach first safely. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick. Luckily, however, the first baseman will get his glove on it.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Mark Trumbo. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Mark Trumbo's had some good success in the big leagues. His best year probably coming in 2012 when he was named to the All-Star team. That's by him for strike one. Trumbo was also selected to participate in the Home Run Derby that year.
And he advanced to the second round of the Derby before Jose Bautista ousted him. And that's nothing to be ashamed about, that's for sure.
That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one.
And it's just the 4th inning here, but he's already given up more hits in this one than he did in his entire previous outing. Whatever he had going on last time out, it ain't happening here.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gardner is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. So striding in, J.J. Hardy, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I think he needs to cut down on his swing a bit, get a little more compact, because he ain't going to be touching those fastballs.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if they'll chase.
Center fielder
Dariel Alvarez gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. And a fastball's in there for strike one. That man's team is definitely shot. Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away. Jimmy Paredes will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game, and you'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Now a swing and a fly ball. Gardner on the move, and that will end up a foul ball. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time, 1-2.
Oof. What a time to call on that. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout
Castillo is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases-loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. But the damage is done as thanks to the solo. Brett Gardner heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Left fielder.
Tillman into his motion. Here's the first pitch. A shot down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. A windup and the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. Again, he sends it out of play. Trying to strike him out for the second time. A little low. It's 2 and 2.
I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's the pitch on 2 and 2. Slapped hard the opposite way. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Digging in once again, Adam Jones. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. A check on first by Tillman, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And a dive, but he's back in there. Yet another check on first, and he just manages to get his hand in.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch is high. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, they certainly paid a lot of attention to him over there at first, and it was wise to do so. But in the end, they had to come to the plate sooner or later, and he winds up taking second here on the stolen base.
Hit in the air to right field. Paredes giving chase. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
First baseman number
Prince Fielder stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball 1. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with one away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And the run is in to score from third. It's 4-2. Carlos Beltran steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
That's popped up out towards short right field. Scope ranging into shallow right makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Eddie Rosario leans in, looking to replicate his last at-bat when he launched a solo home run.
Well, the last time he saw a fastball and hit it pretty well, so we'll see how they work him this time. You can throw him more fastballs, but you better not put it in that location.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
Hosed.
So 1 run. Jonathan Scope comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Line hard to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
21,
Chris Davis stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Yeah, and coming right off of that strikeout, he's got to be thinking he should be ahead of this next guy. That's a tough way to fall behind.
Beltran is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the 2nd out. So 2 are gone now in the Baltimore 5th, and standing in now the 3rd baseman, Manny Machado. Changeup called strike 1. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk here would at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, this guy has some pop.
Line to the right side, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So he'll hold on at first following the single to right. Make it 2 hits for him here this evening. And as you can see there, he currently leads the Orioles in that category.
Yeah, this is nothing new, Matty. Another hit for him. And he's really the guy they depend on to keep the line moving. He's been their most consistent hitter so far.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Now you got to regroup after the 2-out single. You're in a dangerous spot in the lineup, so the inning's not over yet. Not by a long shot.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Orioles leave 1. Still down by a count of 4-2. Brad Brock will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 35.
Wellington Castillo will start things out for the Yankees here in their half of the 6th.
Leading off for the Yankees, the catcher, number 13.
Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Paredes going back on it, still ranging back. But he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he is in there to start the 6th. It's a leadoff double.
Now batting, third baseman
Chase Headley will dig in. He doubled his last time. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. He's set, and the pitch. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Paredes has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the 1st out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting, shortstop.
Didi Gregorius will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. You know, I think Didi Gregorius has one of the most interesting backgrounds of anybody in the big leagues. Born in Amsterdam, his dad played professionally in Europe, and his mom was a star softball player. And not only that, his brother played professionally in the Italian baseball league.
Second baseman.
Rob Refsnyder will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
And for as bad as he missed that pitch, you can bet we're going to see that again before this at-bat's over.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Yeah, he just chased out of the zone on that first pitch. This time he started to, but he wisely pulled it back.
Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2.
Good job of holding up right there. That would have been the inning.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Chopped at the plate. That's a foul ball. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Drilled on the ground is short. Hardy's up with it. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. One left for the Yankees. Mark Trumbo will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
And that pitch count is 88 now, but to me, he looks good to go.
And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now.
Yeah, he seems to be pitching him a little cautiously here. Maybe because he's 2 for 2 against him so far, but I think this is a guy you still need to come right after.
And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
The catcher, number
Matt
32.
Wieters will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 thus far. Lifted in the air out to right. Moving under it, Beltran. 1 away. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, J.J. Hardy. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Boy, it's one thing for a reliever to come in out of the pen and throw 100 miles an hour for 15.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. Trumbo around third, heading for home. The tag from Castillo is not in time, and the run's in to score. Dario Alvarez will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. And a high strike there, 0-1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
When a guy like this on the mound has got you down 0-2, that's a tough hole to climb out of.
Jimmy Paredes will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now. And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and Brett Gardner is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Swing and a hot shot toward third, and a perfect start to the 7th, as this should be extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Up next for the
Adam
Yankees.
Jones takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base.
Yeah, a base hit right through the infield would probably do it, but you can bet those guys in the outfield are going to be coming up gunning if they get any chance at all.
Under it now is Davis to put it away for the first out.
First baseman,
Prince Fielder gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Surprising to you guys that it looks like they're going to pitch to him?
It is to me. I mean, I wouldn't go anywhere near this guy with a base open.
Oh, and a big hack by Fielder, just like his daddy, but it's 0-2. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Here's a high pop-up. Room for Wieters behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Carlos Beltran will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
Beltran.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. He could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
And now there's ball 4 to Beltran, so they'll just give him first and battle with the next guy. Eddie Rosario will come forward now in what could be an at-bat that goes a long way toward deciding this ball game.
And they better be careful, too, because they haven't gotten him out yet, so this is no small task.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Yeah, even with 2 on and 2 away, this is not a guy that's going to back down out there. He comes right after him with a fastball, and he gets ahead.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Yanks strand a pair, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Jonathan Scope steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up.
And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
Well, the guy you see right there calling the shots has opted to roll with his starter here to begin his half of the 7th.
And that pitch count is a concern, so he may get the chance to finish this inning off and then call it a night.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Squared that one up just a little late. Belted high in the air out to left. Gardner going back to the track, to the wall. A leaping effort there by Gardner, but it'll be in vain. That ball is gone. A home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Jonathan Scope. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Out of the Yankee dugout now is Joe Girardi as he'll head toward the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Pedro Baez will come on now as he'll take over in inning number 7. Chris Davis will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Chris Davis is known, of course, for his work with the bat, but I like to think about that game in 2012 when he couldn't get a hit in 8 at-bats but still managed to earn the win on the... Gone! It's a solo home run for Chris Davis. 7 home runs for him on the year now as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game. Here's Manny Machado now as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Machado.
That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gardner is there. 1 out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Pedro Alvarez.
At the plate, Pedro Alvarez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
5 runs, 12 hits.
And no errors for the Orioles so far. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. After an award-winning career at Vanderbilt, Pedro Alvarez was selected by the Pirates number 2 overall in 2008. And 2 years later, he made his Major League debut.
Mark
Trumbo is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 1-1.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Brian Mattis will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Leading off the inning, Wellington Castillo, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
Here comes the 0-1. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Scope onto the grass. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman.
At the plate, Chase Headley. He flew out in his last at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Hit on the ground to short. Right to Hardy. On to first, and Headley's retired here, 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees.
Didi Gregorius stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Matt Wieters will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
And he's probably not going to throw too many first-pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
In there, and it's 0-2 now. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Ready for another chance? J.J. Hardy. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. 5 runs, 12 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Hardy not biting at that one as the count goes to 2-1 now. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game.
Now batting, center fielder
Dario Alvarez is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Sent on the ground out to second. Refsnyder fields it cleanly. Throw on to fielders in time, and with that, the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. 9th inning coming up. Start of the 9th as we welcome you back now to Oriole Park in Baltimore. Zach Britton is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Zach Britton.
Kicking off the top of the 9th, Rob Refsnyder, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Tap fouled at home plate. Britton pauses, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. And that'll be a base hit, so they couldn't ask for more as the possible tying runs aboard to kick off the ninth.
Now batting,
Brett Gardner comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here. Quick check on that tying run at first, and the runner back safely. Runners on the move for second, and they'll play for the tie here as he puts this one down. Throw goes to first here, so it works just as they drew it up, and now the possible tying run is in scoring position at second.
batting, center fielder.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Adam Jones. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Trying to hold the lead. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that'll bring in the slugging first baseman, Prince Fielder. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll make the catch, and the Orioles make it 6 straight victories now as this one is over.
Well, here we go. Tack another one onto that winning streak. They've now got it up to 6 in a row, and it's not looking like this hot spell's going to end anytime soon.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. The Orioles win this one 5-4. Good night from Baltimore.
For the Yankees, 4 runs, 13 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 19 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance here at the ballpark, 48,876. The Orioles would like to thank you for attending tonight's ball game and remind you of